welcome to my thoughts on Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man Season 1, Episode 4, Hitting the Big Time. The episode is rated TV Y7FV, so will this video be another episode I love, like all the previous ones, and this one will spoil this episode, the ones before it, and probably some MCU stuff, so yeah, let's dive right in. So yeah, a lot of great tension with the gang stuff, which I'm still thinking I want to avoid going into too much detail. I don't feel qualified, but yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I think the, I quite liked the bit at the internship with Peter struggling to give a presentation and, being interrupted. And, yeah, Peter's about to be dismissed. And, the I don't remember his name here, but the vulture-looking guy is like, I'm in charge here. And then, she's like, do you feel in charge? That was a great little thing. We'll waste more time on my project. Yeah. And the chess thing. Was he playing chess with himself? Because that's a special level of douchebag. Now, let's see. Yeah, I think yeah, I appreciated Pearl pointing out under certain circumstances what Lonnie is, Lonnie like waiting outside like that, little creepy, little stalkery, She stopped short of calling him weird, which is good because otherwise she would also be, harassed online for pointing out something obvious and, yeah, acting like someone in her 20s. Now, let's see. Yeah, so the various suit testing, yeah, there were some fun moments. A little no capes. And the thing with, trying to help, goes up to her, here's your balloon. And, he ends up scaring the little girl instead. So that's, yeah. And I do appreciate that the flying thing was apparently, at first I was like, are they really giving him bad inventions? Like, this is Oscorp, though. But no, he was struggling with it. It wasn't that it was actually bad, And, yeah, I do appreciate, Norman does say, I'm sorry, Peter, I know I've been throwing a lot at you. Disney wants to sell toys. I don't know what to tell you. And yeah, once we're mostly through the, suit testing montage that we also, yeah, this really is drawing a lot of from the MCU Spider-Man. That was very homecoming of them. And then, we have the yeah, we're told about when this is set in the MCU timeline. So Civil War happened, but without Spider-Man's involvement, and there's reference to Age of Ultron. I do appreciate, so I realize I'm spoiling, but I kind of feel like you could watch this episode without having watched anything MCU. I appreciate that, because, like, yeah, they give away a little bit, but I have to wonder if there's some people who just love Spider-Man, don't care about the MCU, who watch this episode and are like, I don't know, maybe I should check out the MCU. It's not difficult to find out what movies to watch to see the things that are, oh, there was an airport fight between the Avengers and, the Hulk in I can't believe it. Sokovia, yeah. You know, that whole, yeah, that was a good, yeah. And Harry learns that Peter is Spider-Man. Didn't take very long. And let's see, I think that might more or less cover this episode. Yeah. It's always fun seeing Spider-Man swing through New York, though this is the least traffic I've ever seen in New York. It's like the anti-Team America or something. Let's see. I think that might... Oh, right, yeah. The Russians were also pretty cool. And I feel like, based on the names, I think... do I want to give away... I'll just say, you know, yeah, I'm not the only person who picked up on some of the names mentioned there, you know, and yeah, we find out. I don't know. I realized I said in my video on an earlier episode. I think it was the last one. I thought that was the Oscorp logo. I think I was thinking of a different iteration of Spider-Man where that was what the Oscorp logo looked like, but you know, in this episode you see the Oscorp logo very clearly. That ain't it, Chief. But yeah, you know, the inventor, I guess in the interest of not spoiling, yeah, it's going to be said in upcoming episodes. I'll just say, yeah, that's someone from the comics who, yeah, it's very cool to see him there. And yeah, Mac Gargan also mentioned and briefly showed, not encountered by a character in the episode. Yeah, that's very cool also. Looking forward to that. Yeah. This could very easily end up being a crowded show. So far, I don't feel like it is. I think they're giving just enough time to each of these characters that, you know, they have an impact, and, you know, we don't spend so much time with them that it ends up feeling like just busy, you know, which obviously part of the reason is there. Like I said, Disney wants to sell toys.